What's going on, everybody, and welcome to the latest Integrity Doctors live stream. My name is Ryan K. Maule. I am super pumped to be with you another week here at Integrity Doctors Live. Well, I assume you're watching either on Facebook or on YouTube, whichever you like. I'm thrilled. This is going to be awesome. Just a few announcements before we get started, because I want to make sure that everybody gets on and everybody has a chance to make sure that everybody's online here. So, Summer Spectacular is happening right now. I know all these things are popping up, and I know things are even some things are closing up again, but that's not the way it's going to work here. We are doing this thing. We are going to have Summer Spectacular, Kansas City, August 15th, at the Kansas City Music Hall. And it's a glow party. I got my outfit. I'm so pumped about my outfit. I can't just gotta tell you, I'm going to be glowing. So it's going to be awesome. It's going to be a fun time. Naturally, it is the safest conference in chiropractic by far. We are doing the conference. We have brought in extra cleaning crews. We're going to have extra staff. We're going to be separating you out, and we're going to help you kind of choose your seats so that we can make sure that we spread you out in a great way that's an approval way. And we will have mask requirements. Now, just keep in mind, for those of you that I get the mask thing. I haven't worn a mask yet. So I understand when you want to get some of you just really get kind of pimped up over the mask thing. It's not our rule. If it were up to me, I wouldn't do it. But it's not my building, and I don't control the building. So it's a city building. It's part of the city stuff. So it's the mayor, what the mayor has handed down, we have to follow. So we are merely just there facilitating what they are telling us to do. So it's not us. So don't. I know that the natural tendency is to get mad at us, but no. We are going to have our event, and we're not going to cancel our event over a 3-inch piece of cloth. It's just not going to happen. So we're going to do this. It's going to be awesome. We're going to have a blast, but make sure you register right now. So if you haven't registered, do it, because it's going to be phenomenal. It is still on. So we are on. We are go. It's going to be a blast. I've got some really awesome things planned, so you do not want to miss it. Next, I'm going to remind you again, if you have a question, anything that comes up today, if you have a question or you want to contact me in any way, contact me. You can text me. You can text me at 941-202-6259. That's my cell phone number. Text me. That's all you got to do. If you want to stay up or get latest news, what I'm teaching today was actually already given to the people that I text, because I told them I would. So if you want to be on the up and up and you want to know what's going on, just simply send me a text. You can say hi, you can send me an emoji, doesn't matter what you send me, but just send me a text to 941-202-6259. All right? You ready to do this thing? I'm telling you, you picked a good day to be on a live stream. This is it, man. This one's going to be a whole ton of fun, and I am super pumped for you to get this class today. You ready? We're going to do it for a little less than an hour. That's all it's going to take. But it's going to be an hour that you are going to love. And as soon as I start telling you, let me just say this. Don't stop. Okay, it's going to be easy when I get through. You're going to be like, oh, I've already heard what he needs to say. I've got what he's going to do. I'm just going to turn it off and go about my day. No. Stay to the end, because everything, I wouldn't be saying it if it wasn't important and it wasn't helpful and wasn't necessary. So make sure you hang with me to the very end. And this is going to be fun. I promise you, you're going to be thrilled you stayed and watched this live stream today. Let's do it. Can a video say it any better? I mean, I just don't think it can. Some things just are better together. That's just the way it works. Some things are better together. I know what that's like. See, some of you probably find this true. I love Heinz ketchup. Now, I was gonna when I first wrote the slide, I thought I wrote ketchup. I realized no. I gotta be clear because not all ketchup is created equally. I love me some Heinz ketchup, and I put it on if it's meat. So steak, chicken, fish, French fries, potatoes, eggs, you name it. There's a chance I've probably tried ketchup on. I've loved it since I was little. To me, you can't have French fries without ketchup. It's just not a thing. That's not how it works. That's not how God intended. No, I'm just kidding. That's just what better together is. See, some things are better together. Just like when you go to the movies. I go to the movies. It's way better to go with someone than to watch a movie on your own. Have you ever been in a theater and been the only one in the theater? Not so enjoyable. But if you're with somebody, it's a lot more fun. Not to mention, if I'm in the theater, I just feel like no matter even how, it doesn't even matter what the quality of the popcorn is. The popcorn's better at the theater. It just is. It's just better there. It's better when it's together. When you mix those things, they're better. See, there are a lot of things that are better together. And I think if one thing we can know, and one thing we have seen through this entire pandemic, through everything we've been doing and everything that's been going on, I think it's very apparent that things aren't great when we're not together. I really feel like that's the one thing I've learned through all of this is that when we're not together, it's a lot harder. See, I know you've been busy. I know that you've been busy. I know that you've been doing a lot of things. I know that you've been around and you've been, shall we say, working really hard and seeing patients and going through life and doing the day-to-day and trying to keep up with just everything. And at one point, you were trying to homeschool at the same time and you were trying to do all these things. And here's what I know. I know that while you've been working hard, there's still a part of you that has felt a little lonelier than ever before. There's a part of you that has missed the togetherness. Because I know it. I've missed it. As much as I would love to say it's been great to stay home and not travel so much, I've really missed the travel. I've really missed seeing all of you. I've really missed being able to hang out and high five and do all the stuff that we always do because I like the togetherness. I like seeing you. See, it's been hard for me to just assume that this is the way we should just do things, that this is the only way that, and I'm going to admit that the live stream has worked. I mean, you guys have obviously loved it. We've got tons of compliments and tons of things saying, we should do this more often. And I get it. I get it. But at the same time, we need to be together in some way or another, because when we're not, it allows thoughts to creep in that aren't what they should be. It allows awful thoughts, not awesome thoughts, awful thoughts. It makes our brains think and do things wrong. It makes us outlook everything. We don't see things as clearly because we're so focused on the tasks of the day that we forget some of the togetherness that we need each other to get through this thing. I'm going to read a verse. You'll see me kind of look at the screen here. This is from Hebrews 10, 24 and 25. It says this, and let us consider how we may spur on one another, on toward love and good deeds, not giving up meeting together as some are in the habit of doing, but encouraging one another, and all the more as you see the day approaching. Man, I feel like that could have been written yesterday. That not thousands of years ago. That could have been that we're talking about. We need to work on coming together for love and good deeds, not giving up meat together as some are in the habit of doing. See, right now, everything is in the habit of not being together. Everybody's in the habit of doing something else and quarantining and separation and keeping us all apart. But I know that if we are going to do something with impact, and if we are going to do something to change the world for the better, it takes us doing it together. See, I know that while I know that I am awesome, while I know our company is awesome, I know our company isn't as good on its own. Our company needs you. I need you. We are better together. And that's why I want you to understand, that's why our dream matters so much. See, our dream matters so much because our dream isn't something that can be done by just anyone. It isn't just something that's an automatic. See, when we tell you our dream in our company is we want 80% of the population under regular chiropractic care. See, and that cannot be done. Cannot be done. It can't happen if we don't do it together. See, it isn't enough for me to dream it up. It isn't enough for me to say it on here. It isn't enough for me to talk about it. It requires me to have you. It requires you taking our advice, our system, our guidance, and it takes your implementation of it for it to work. That's the only way this happens. It doesn't happen any other way. It takes both of us. It takes all of us. And see, that's also true of the entire chiropractic profession. I feel like this is, in a way, this is what is really missing in a lot of ways. And this is what we need to fix. And this is where we're at. And this is why I wanted to talk about being better together today. Because as a whole, the chiropractic profession continues to divide itself. It continues to split off. It sure seems like every few years we have a whole new division of something new and something different. It can be divided over philosophy. It can be divided over even just a single word. Dare I mention subluxation? Dare I mention these words and these concepts and these ideologies that the profession just splits off on? Are you the tick? Or are you the tor? Or are you the... You just come up with things. The profession comes up with things and forgets that the one thing that we have to do is do it together. See, it isn't a matter of can we come up with a whole new way. It isn't a matter of can we divide and conquer. It's a matter of if we don't come together, we won't conquer. And this is more important now than ever before, because as much as you may be focused on your ideology, your technique, whatever it is, I want you to understand one very clear picture that's different, because previous generations of chiropractic don't understand what's really happening right now that is really, really important. And that is this: the current generation in chiropractic, the current students coming out of school that are going into chiropractic, are coming out of school with 3 to 4 times the amount of loans than you had. So if you're in the profession, you've been in the profession a while, and you're thinking, well, what's up with this? They spent 3 times more for the same degree that you had. And that even adjusts for inflation. I'm telling you, they're spending way more. So they're being charged more, they're being spent more. So right now, it is vital that we do this right. It's vital that we do it together. If we keep segmenting off and breaking off and doing our own separate, totally different things, or trying to prove that each one of us are unique rather than each one of us are awesome, that's where the problem lies. I look at it like this. This is a great quote by Henry Ford, founder of the Ford Motor Company. Henry Ford said this: coming together is a beginning. Staying together is progress. Working together is success. See, that's what this is about. See, right now, even in this profession, we've got to get everyone to come together. It isn't just a matter of coming together. We got to stay together, because it's very easy to divide. It's very easy to break off. It's very easy to split up into different groups. But what we really need to now is to understand that no matter what you think, no matter what matters to you, what matters right now is the patient, because we're in a pandemic right now that whether you like the pandemic or don't like the pandemic, whether you think it's real, whether you don't think it's real, what matters is the patient. What matters is their health. What matters is, regardless, every single person, I don't even think, this is even controversial in my eyes. Your immune system needs chiropractic. Just going to say it. Just going to be blunt and say it. The immune system needs it. My body needs it. My body does not function the same way without it as it does with it. And that would be the true of every single patient. And that's what they need to be hearing. That's what they need to be showing. Rather than us infighting, rather than us dividing, we need to not just come together. We need to not just stay together. We need to work together. That's how we hit the 80%. That's how we take over and rub all of this in medical's faces. This is how we tell them to go shove all those pills. Just being honest, just being open, just telling you like it is. Because the honest truth is, I was talking to, just the other day, you might have saw our first episode of Chiropractic Awesomeness. It's a new web show that we have, and we have a new episode coming here shortly. And on it, I interviewed Dr. Tabor Smith, and Dr. Tabor Smith created a documentary called A Better Way. And it's a film about opioids and the tragic and horrificness of opioids and the opioid crisis. And in his documentary, he offers at the end that the solution is everyone should try and use chiropractic care. And it's phenomenal. I loved it. It was a great documentary. Me and my wife watched it together on the opening night. Loved it. It's great. Now, here's the thing. When I was talking to him afterwards about how everything went and how it all goes, he was telling me that, they sent out these kind of forms and kind of a thing asking, what did you think of the film? And of the thousands of responses back, here's what the killer is. The complaints didn't come from patients. The complaints didn't come from non-doctors, the public. The complaints came within the chiropractic profession. It was other doctors. And the number one complaint they received about the movie was that it gave chiropractic too much credit. Let that sink in. A guy sets out to make a movie about how awesome chiropractic is, and there's doctors out there that are upset that we didn't give acupuncture credit, or orthotics credit, or massage credit. Now, am I saying those things are bad? No, I'm not saying those things are bad. But I'm saying we had someone set out and truly do a great job representing and showing off and bragging about chiropractic. And it wasn't anyone in the public saying we were wrong. It wasn't any patient saying, are you sure? Is that real? I don't know if that could happen. No. It was in the profession where it was brought out as, why did you do that? Why would you say that? See, I'm firmly convinced that while you may think that seems insignificant or you may think that seems just small, I'm telling you, we right now as a profession need to work together. This is it. If there was ever a time in all time, if there was ever a time that we should be coming together, staying together, and working together, this is it. This pandemic is the time. This is where we should be thriving. This is where we should really be showing the world, hey, we have the answer for better health. We have the answer for everything. We have the solution to get you well. That's what this is. That's what we should be focusing on. That's what we should be absolutely killing it right now. And I know that some of you, I know because I've seen the good news coming in our company. I know some of you are killing it. I know some of you are doing absolutely awesome. And that's phenomenal. I'm so thrilled. But everyone should be. Every office, everywhere should be absolutely blowing it up right now. And because I know that's not happening, because I know things are going in multiple different directions, it means that I'm realizing that we need to take a moment and realize that what is really missing isn't any philosophy, isn't any thought process. It's a matter of we are all doing this separately. We aren't thinking in terms of collectively. And I want you to see that it's time to work together. So in order to work together, in order to do this and to do it right, it means that we as a profession need something and need a way for us to be together. Even if it means not going to a conference, even if it means doing a live stream, even if it means not being somewhere, we need a place where we can all feel like we can go that is safe for us. And that leads me to what I'm so stinking pumped to talk about today. And that is the fact that we as a company have been working on something for the last 2 years. And it's something that we actually weren't even we were planning on coming out with it next summer in 2021. But obviously the amount of extra time we've had to work on other things because we're not planning conferences and doing conferences and creating classes, it meant that it gave us the time we needed to really get a jump on this and push up our timing. So rather than a 3-year process, it became a 2-year process. And what that is we want to create for you, we want to create for this profession a way for you to connect. We want all of you as integrity doctors to connect. We want you to not only mentor each other, not only help each other, not only be there for each other, but we want a way for you to be mentors to the next greatest generation. We want this next group of chiropractors coming up to feel like they've got an awesome support system behind them. We want anyone who's out in the profession right now who needs help to feel like they can get support, to feel like they can get help, to feel like they can be around a really awesome group of people, because that's what we are as a company. I think the one thing that's just so much fun about our company is that we are a big family and we are a big group and we are always in this together. And because we're in this together, even though we're all over the place, because there's been no conferences, it's really made it hard to feel like we're together. But that ends today. That ends now. Because I am super excited, super pumped to introduce to every single one of you out there, Integrity Doctors Connect. Integrity Doctors Connect is our brand new app. It's a mobile app designed for the chiropractic profession. Oh man, is it awesome. Oh man, is it phenomenal. And it's available right now. This is how we are going to come together. This is how we are going to be together. And I'm telling you, this is so amazing. I'd like to just say I'm bragging about myself, but the honest truth is this isn't our company's victory. This is the profession's victory. No one has set out to do anything like this before. And we are thrilled to be the first to do it. And what we have given you is we have given you this awesome thing where if you look, it's available now on your mobile phone. So pull out your phone right now and pull it up either in Apple iOS or the Google Play Store and search for Integrity Doctors Connect. This app is free. That's right, free. We know that other groups have tried starting apps in communities before, but they always made them paid. That's not what we want to do. This is for you. This is our gift to the profession. It's free for anyone in chiropractic. Whether you're a member of Integrity Doctors or not, whether you're a student in chiropractic, this is for you. It's for anyone. Chiropractic Integrity, it's for our members, it's for non-members, it's for students, it's for staff members, it's for spouses. It's all available for you. We built this for you. We built this as a place so we could all work together for the betterment, improvement, and the spreading of chiropractic to get it to the world for the 80%. That's how awesome this is, and that's how pumped I am for it. This is going to be phenomenal. Now, before I show you it, before I even walk you through what this means and what this is, I do want to make sure you understand there are some rules to the way this community would work, because if we're going to create a chiropractic community and a place where you can go and you can interact with each other, we want to make sure that the interactions are done correctly. And we want to make sure that there's just set rules, not just an all-out, do whatever you want, say whatever you want. And then within a week, it's all destroyed because we're all angry at each other. It's not going to work. So one of the simple rules we've always had, especially if you're a member of us, ask your coach first. If you have a question, you can ask questions on the app. But if you haven't asked your coach, ask your coach, because they know your situation. They know your stats. They know your history. They know what's coming behind. If you just ask a stranger or ask one of your friends, they may not know everything. You may not have told them everything. So it's always better to ask your coach first. Number 2, keep things positive. This is a group for how awesome chiropractic is. This is not a group for complaining about chiropractic. This is not a group to be negative about chiropractic or negative about the world or negative about anything. This is going to be a positive, safe place. That's what this app is. That's what this community is about, is giving you something positive and something happy, something awesome, something you just want to high five each other all the time. That's what this kind of place. Now, if you don't like that, if you don't like happy, you want negative, my advice is go to Facebook. Just go to Facebook. There's plenty of negative secret groups out there you can join. You can join, you can complain all you want all day long, but not here. This is a place where we come together. This is where we stay together, and this is where we work together to get to the 80%. Number 3, no file requests or file sharing. You can't just upload something and say, here, use this. We don't know where it came from. We don't want you to get in trouble with copyright. So that's 1. No selling, promoting, advertising. This is not going to be a place where you're going to get hit up by product companies and different things. We're not going to sell ads on the app. It's only us. So unlike Facebook, where if you scroll through, you get ads all the time. Instagram now, you get sponsored posts. That's not in our app. There's no ads. It's just your community. That's it. So it's a safe place for you to go and to keep your doctors and keep everything. Number 5, don't post copyrighted materials. It's just a way to protect everybody. We'd prefer that you not post anything that's copyrighted. If you take the picture and post it, great. But just sharing of things you don't really own, we like to stay away from that as much as possible, just to protect everybody. Number 6, no posting offensive posts, links, or images. Honestly, if everybody will like it and it's happy place, everything will be good. But nothing offensive, nothing derogatory, nothing racist, none of it. We won't allow it. It'll be taken down, and we won't allow anyone to do that. So we got to do what number 7 says, and that's remain respectful at all times. Everybody has an opinion. Everybody has a good opinion. Everybody has a right to their own opinion. So if you don't agree with someone, I get it. But it's time to quit fighting over it. Because I think if there's one thing we've learned in this current climate and atmosphere that we are in, is that there's a lot of people just talking and not enough people listening. And that's what we want this app to be. We want this app to be a place where you can feel like you can go and talk about the profession and discuss things and go through different things and connect with people on similar common interests and grounds. And that's what it has to be. But we can't do that if we don't respect each other. So there has to be respect at all times. Number 8 is non-integrity recommendations are not allowed. Naturally, we own this thing. We're providing it to you for free. So if you go in and say anything like, well, I know the integrity system says this, but yeah, we're not going to allow that stuff. It's ours. I mean, it's just that simple. Group changes, deletions. Naturally, we can delete or change any of this if we want to. And 10, there is a liability disclaimer inside the rules that you can read inside the app. So that's all there as well. But here's what's really neat about this. This is what's so different, and this is not like any app you've ever had. And this is what we're so excited about. This is an app that is personalized just for you. That's right. This isn't just going to be an app where there's just things in it and neat things in a forum and that kind of. No, this is an app where it's personalized for each individual person, which is so cool, which is so neat. I am super, super thrilled. Let me kind of tell you what I mean by this. See, what makes it awesome is we're saying it's going to take up to 5 days. It'll be sooner, more than likely. It's just giving me some wiggle room. What it is once you go in and sign up, so you're going to download the app. It's going to ask you for a user and password, which you pick. It's not your client connection page. It's not anything you have now. You're going to type that in, and then it's going to come up with some questions. You fill out that small, tiny little form, and then we will get that form. We will then verify who you are, and then we will assign you to your membership levels based upon the information that we receive. Now, we're not just going to receive it and trust. We're going to look you up. We're going to make sure that members get put in as members. We're going to make sure students get put in as students. And we're going to make sure that things are done correctly. So this is a way to make sure that we give everybody the right access, because there are things that students need access to that in-practice doctors don't. There are things that in-practice doctors need access to that students don't need access to. So we want to make sure that every single person who signs up gets the right level. Now, here's the levels. There are multiple levels to make sure that everyone has a totally personalized experience within this app. Now, let me show you here. Let me pull it up on my computer. There are basic, student, members, elite, super elite, and doctor recruiting. These are the membership levels that are going to be on this app and that are there now. So basically what will happen is once you fill that out, within 3 to 5 days, we will make sure that you are assigned to this deal. If you sign up today, I promise you more than likely it'll be done by the weekend, maybe even by today. It really depends on how many sign up at once. If we have 1,000 at once, it's going to take a little bit of time for us to make sure we get through everybody. If it's sparingly or all over the place, then we can get them very quickly. So the quicker you sign up for the app, the quicker you get access to all of the things that you need access to. Now, let me explain these. The basic membership. Now, here's what I want to do. This is what's a little different. rather than just talk to you about this, I want to show you. Okay? So what I'm going to do is right now, I'm going to disappear. I'm going to dip off the screen. I'm going to dip off the screen here in a minute, and I want to pull up my phone. Okay? So this, I'm just warning, this is my actual cell phone. And so it's my actual phone with all my messages, with all my stuff. So my phone background, the works. And you'll see the app is active. I've already gotten tagged in some things. So you'll see kind of some stuff in there. So I want you to see it. I'm gonna show it. It's right here. It's plugged in. I've got notifications turned off. So if you think it's funny to text me in the middle of this, I'm not gonna get it. I made sure to put the little night thing on my iPhone here. So let me pull this up. But here's where basic membership starts. Basic memberships is where everybody starts. It's for anyone who's not a member of Integrity Doctors. If you're a doctor in practice but not a member, you get a basic membership. If you're a staff member in office, you get a basic membership. If you're a practice rep, you get a basic membership. Or if you're a doctor's spouse, you get a basic membership. Now let me show you what that kind of means here. Let me pull this up. Let's go here now. Let's see. There's my phone. You can see it. I'm going to open it up. And let me show you what we got. So I'm going to open it. You can see it over here. It's kind of has the number 3 notification on it there. It's the Integrity Doctors Connect app. I'm going to open the app. And when I open the app here, you'll already see there's some things posted here. I've even got some notifications down here on the bottom. And so basic membership, what this means is because of available access to free live streams. One thing that we're doing differently is we have a thing in our company, and we're going to have live streams. We're going to have ability for you to watch free live streams on our app. And I'll show you some more later of how that's going to work. But we're going to give you access to a bunch of different things that nobody has access to right now. So this is our main community feed. What this does is this pulls in all the groups I'm a member of. Right now I'm a member of Latest News, the community, and the prayer team. I'll talk about the prayer team later because that's one of my fun ones that I'm leading up. I'm real excited about. But this is the news feed. Whatever group you are in, so whatever group up here that you are in, you will then be allowed to, it'll pull any of the latest stuff to this front news feed. So whatever group you get added to, if there's something new in it, you won't have to just go to that group. It'll be pulled up right here in this news feed. The bottom bar across the bottom is the social menu. So that's your home. You can see it's highlighted. This is where your messages are, so you can check your inbox if somebody sends you a message. And then here's your profile. You can see my profile there. And then here's your notifications. Look, I can already see there's a comment on my post, a like on my post, another comment on my post. All this, all built in. That simple, that easy. Now on the bottom right is the main menu button, which is the 3 lines. Pretty standard for all apps. When you click on this, the first thing you're going to do is you're going to click on Getting Started, and you'll go to Start Here, which will allow you to not just read a welcome letter, but I will actually give you a total walkthrough of how to use the app, where to start and where to go. So this is a great thing. This makes things really easy. We then have the guest webinar. If you're a guest with us at Integrity, you can come here and you can watch me actually teach our guest class. This is made for in-practice doctors. If you're a student, we have another one that's built for you, but this allows you to come in here and actually watch me give the guest class. So it makes it so you don't miss out on anything. If you'd come to a conference that would have had, this is a way to get it. Now, but because you're a basic membership, everything is built around the dashboard. If you see it on there, it's the second one down. And if I click on my dashboard, you'll see that you're in the right place at the right time. That's right. One of our famous quotes by Keith Maule, our CEO. This is here. So you'll see here we have the community home, the support groups, and COVID-19 news. So if you click on the community home, this goes straight to the main community where you can post questions and you can talk and discuss different things. If we go back to the main menu here, you'll see under my dashboard, there's an audio section. Audios is where we have our audio playlists. Anyone that's under a basic membership gets access to these audios, which we've never provided to anyone. But if you register, whether you're a student, whether you're a non-member, a staff, whatever it is, you will be able to come in here, click on a deal, and actually listen to all of our audios. So you can listen to any of the audios that were taught live at our classes. You can listen to our Corona Vision, which was highly recommended by our doctors. Our doctors said that it really helped them and they wished that it could help others. And so we put it on here. So our Corona Visions, which are the audios that we came out with, it's a podcast all about the pandemic and how to think during the pandemic. So that's all built in here. You can see there's a whole bunch of them. So there's a good 46 audios there. There's Keith Maule Classics, Ryan K. Maule Classics, just classic. Those are special event classes. These are available to you. Back on the main menu, there's the video section. So you got past live streams. So if you missed any of my other live streams, you can listen to those there. Our new Chiropractic Awesomeness series will be put into here. Spectacular last year you can look at. Integrity testimonials. If you're a new one, you want to hear about some of our other doctors and what they're doing. We've put a bunch of those in here. We've got the Expect Awesome. My podcast, it's not going back to the beginning, but the recent ones that are all video, all the video ones are being put in here as well. So that's a pretty awesome thing. Integrity Unscripted, which is a past student thing that we did. So that's those videos are in there. And the Video Vault, which are just random video things that we find that are fun that we want to make sure you all have. But that's there. And like I said, even under the My Dashboard, there's the COVID-19 news. So if you want to stay up, if there's anything new that happens via COVID-19, we will keep everyone up to date directly in the COVID-19 section. You'll also see in the main menu here the events section. You can now register for the events here. And I'll cover this later in the talk, just at the end, just to make sure I cover absolutely everything. And then we have the app help section. So the app helps has the frequently asked questions, how to contact us, the community rules, which I talked about a few minutes ago, the terms of service, and our privacy policy. So these are all really fun, really great things. Now, what this means for you, and I want to make sure you understand, is that there are different levels of membership. So unlike other things out there, even though we're giving you access to all of these things, and this is a lot, obviously, these are a lot of things that I'm giving you access to. But here's what I want you to see. What I want you to see is that although I'm giving you access to all of these things, there are other things out there, and this is what we're going to personalize. So let's just, for a moment, 2 new comments on my post. There's a notification there. That's nice. Let's see here. I'm going to do the student one. That's what we're talking about. So if I'm going to show you what a student membership. So all students that sign up for this, let me show you what you will get as part of your student membership. So here's what's going to happen. Now that I'm on the main menu, I'm going to click the dashboard again, and you're going to see there's some new things in here because I've personalized it for a student. So we have what's called a career finder. This is a section where those of our doctors who are a part of our doctor recruiting program, they can post advertisements for you to see them, to learn, to get new opportunities. We have the student events button. When you click on that, all of the student events that we have upcoming and how to register for it will all be inside of here. So you have both of those things. We've even added in the video section a totally separate section at the top called student webinars with 3 classes, 2 taught by myself and 1 taught by Keith, on being an associate and on the future and on being in school. These are great things for you. So these are provided just for you, just as a student, but that's mainly inside your dashboard. You've also got on your home screen, when it goes into your home screen here at the very top, when you're added to a new group, you'll get access to a new group. So you'll see across the top one called Student Club. So Student Club is run by Jackie Ackerson, the head of our student program, and all the student news will be inside of here. So rather than always having to go to the minute if you want to learn something, you can go directly in the Student Club. You can see here, you can also go to the Career Finder once there's ads in there. And then that way it's all built in for you, which makes this super easy. So you get all the benefits of the basic membership plus everything from the student membership. Now, let's say that you're an integrity doctor. I know that's the majority of you, and I know you're excited to see what this means for you. So let me show you here, because I'm super pumped for you to see this. I'm going to add the membership level here, and you'll be able to see it on the right-hand screen in just a moment. So I'm going to go back to the main menu, hit my dashboard, and now you're going to see it says members only. So you see the student stuff went away because you're not a student, so you won't see the student stuff. So if I click on members only, it's going to pull up this. It's going to pull up the members only section, and this is for doctors. This is our doctors training area, which I'm super excited and pumped for you to have. Oh, and I should put, so I went over all the stuff the students have, so let me skip past that. Here's the members only. Members only includes the members only discussion. So in this discussion area, you can actually have a discussion with members only that nobody else can see. Students can't see it, staff can't see it, the public can't see it. You'll see on here the success principles. You can listen to the success principles. You can read all of the core values. You can even go through all of your doctor training. All the doctor training from the Client Connection page has moved here. So the doctor training is inside the app. So you don't have to go anywhere else, and you don't have to do anything else. The doctor scripts, all built in. So if you want to learn our scripts, you can just click on a script. It'll bring up the picture of the script, and then it will bring up the writing of the script. Let's see here. There we go. And then below it, there's a video example. So it makes it very easy and very simple to learn everything that we have all right from your phone without having to download anything. The wellness training audios are here. New clinic startup audios are here. You even have the ability to submit your statistics, email your coach, or reschedule your calls all directly from inside the app. So that's a huge benefit. Now, one thing I should point out, for any of you that find an audio on here that you listen to or want to hear, when you go to an audio, it's real simple. If I click on this introduction, it'll bring it up like a player. See that? And it's in the background.
Hello, this is Keith Maule, and the reason I'm talking to you today is because I want you to know.
You hear that? That's Keith. So let me mute it just for a second, just so you can see. Because one of the neat things about it is that there's at the top right, there's a little white X on the screen. It's a little harder to see on this video. But here's what's so neat about it. If I unmute it here on my phone,
I think if you'll listen very carefully,
I can actually hit the X.
I think if you'll really take this to heart,
and you'll see it's still playing.
If you really open yourself up to these principles of success, you'll never be the same. It's going to rock your success world, and you're going to love it. Because, you know,
hear him still in the background, so he's still there.
Right? I mean, after all, what do you think about success?
You can leave the app, and what do you know?
It's important because thoughts are causes. Now, you know, I can say I want to talk to you about success. Now, what?
So this is why this is so neat, and this is why this is so cool. It's all built in, and then you can just touch those moving things at the top, and it'll take you right back, and you can hit the pause button to stop it. And that's it. That's all you have to do, and it's all built in. Such a cool deal. That's for members only. But wait, what if you did? So you get your own discussion. It's all sweet. I mean, this is so cool. We then have elite members. So what happens if you're an elite member? Let me show you. Because if you're an elite member, you will get the basic membership plus the members only membership. And then we add the elite materials to it. So you'll see right now it's not here. This is members only. But if I go back and then just hit the dashboard again, you'll see it resets, and there's Integrity Elite. If you're a member of our Integrity Elite, every single thing that you had in Elite is now in the app. The Elite Club is now 100% on the app. It is only on the app. It's nowhere else. So you can have your own Elite-only discussions. That's all built in. So that's a wonderful thing. Elite events. All the upcoming events for 2021 are here. Super exciting. We're going to Miami Beach in 2021 in February, the Greenbrier, and then I'm super stoked because this has been one of my dreams for an elite for a long time. We're having a Disney World Christmas next November. So that's going to be super awesome. Super awesome. The elite event audios, all of them are in here. You can come in here and listen to the last 3 or 4 years of event audios. The Elite Only podcast, the Super Clinic audios, the link to get your Elite Only apparel. It's all built in, all right here from the app. So this is super awesome, super fun. I mean, this is so neat that this is available to you. And then we also have Super Elite. So Super Elite, which we just had a meeting on here recently, which was so awesome to see so many of you that are doing the Super Elite program. It's just absolutely a blast. If I put it in here, let me find it. There it is. Super Elite works the exact same way. So as soon as I add it, and I go back and hit my dashboard again, all of a sudden, there is Super Elite. So Super Elite is added, and then the Super Elite audios that we will be posting in there, and then you can have your own discussion just of the Super Elite members. Super sweet. I'm telling you, we will even add Super Elite event registration to here once it is available. So this is so, I'm telling you, look how much is built into this app. I mean, it's unbelievable, the access and the amount of things we are giving you. So this is something I am totally excited about and totally pumped, because this is just so cool. This is something that just is amazing. I just can't believe we're able to do it. The next and last section of it is what we call doctor recruiting membership. What this is, and let me add it to the deal here so I have it. The doctor recruiting membership, there it is a new program, and this is how our student program is changing. One of the things, I'm going to put myself back up on the screen for this part first. One of the things that we heard back from our students of is something that started happening recently. It didn't happen a lot, but it happened enough to make sure we wanted to fix it. And that is, we have told our clients, told our students for a very long time, that if they come work at an integrity doctor, if they come to an integrity doctor, one of the biggest benefits is they get an integrity coach, and they get to be coached by us. And so we'd had some instances where we got complaints of students that were hired and they didn't get coached. They didn't get coached by us. And so we're going to fix that. And so our new student program makes sure that every single doctor you were talking to will be giving you coaching. That's the way this is going to work. You will get an integrity coach every time, because you have to be part of this doctor recruiting membership in order to be able to communicate with the students through our things. So what that means is it's only available to integrity doctors. Your clinic, and if you have any super clinics, all will need to be under contract. And then we need a pre-signed contract for each associate that you are trying to get in order to be and have access to the students. So when you have this, basically what it means is it gives you the ability to advertise to the students. It gives you the ability to easily interact with the students. It also gives you the ability to get recruitment. So if I go back here to our deal here, if I pull up there we go. If I pull up the thing and I go back to my dashboard, you will see this. The student events pulls up on my membership tab now, because I'm a part of the doctor recruiting membership. So I will be able to know when the events are and be able to register for those events. The career finder is also there. So I will be able to go into the career finder and post my career ads for the students. So that gives you access to that. And then lastly, it gives you access to our news section here, members only, called Doctor Recruiting. You'll see it there. Inside Doctor Recruiting, I'm not going to pull it up now for privacy reasons, but we have 15 brand new student ads that students have given us to give to you. So this is only available to those under Doctor Recruiting. Like I say, every clinic you have has to be under a contract, as well as you have to have a pre-signed associate agreement for each one that you're going for while you're looking for an associate in the deal. So this way we make sure that every student gets what they want, because they want to be coached. They love this idea. They've come to all these things because they want to be a part of it. So this is something we're super, super stoked about. This is going to be a great way to make sure that everybody gets what they want, and also make sure that we provide everything and we do things the right way. So if you want to come to the student events, if you want to advertise to the students, this is where I'll do it, because the other big part of this is that this is replacing our Facebook page. The student Facebook group we've had is no longer up. We are not having it anymore. It's still there for the moment, for the time being, but no posts are going into it, because we're going to move every student to this. This is so much better. This app is just so awesome, and we're so pumped to be able to provide it to you. So we want to make sure that you get it. We want to make sure that you have everything in it and can use everything. But wait, there's more. I do want to talk to you before I go here about a few other things that are really super important about this app. New event registration. You might have heard me mention it before, the new event registration deal here. We've integrated with a company called Ticket Leap. And Ticket Leap is a digital ticketing agency, and we've gone with them because we can offer the same registration options for everybody, whether you're staff, members, non-members, students, everybody registers the same way. So on the app here, if you're inside the app, and we go back here to the main menu, if I go to events, you'll see that the events are here. If I click on register, it'll open up the event, and you can see the registration here. You can see where you can share the other event if you want to share it with somebody. All you have to do is click register, and then choose what kind of ticket you want and choose how many you need. So if you're a member, choose member. If you're a staff member of a member, you'll still do the member's ticket. But guest tickets, student tickets, all of that is done directly from the app now. So that's all built in. So we also use the exact same registration. It can be done on the web through the client connection page as well as integritydoctors.com. So no matter where you go, it's the same registration system. It's the same tickets. It's all through Ticket Leap. So that's a huge bonus and that's a huge plus. So that's a great thing. We then are moving something new, something we're repurposing. We've done for a long time for our members what we call perfect execution calls. And they are bonus consulting calls where we allow staff and doctors to call in and to learn about perfect execution. We are going to be doing those again, but we're going to be live streaming them through the app. We're no longer going to be doing them on the phone. So on days where we announce that we have them, they'll actually be listed in the events section so that you know what days the calls are going to be had. And what we're going to do is we're going to have one live per week. That's it. Rather than now where we have multiple days and multiple times, it's going to be one. And here's why. The live class will be available to everyone. Anyone who wants to hear it. Any student, any non-member, if you'd like to hear what we're doing, you won't get access to the stuff they talk about in it, but you can at least hear how things work and how we do things. You will be able to watch the live. Then what we're doing by your request, by everything you guys have wanted from us, we will be recording all of the live streams. And the live streaming will be provided for members only to be able to replay and watch back in the app after the live stream is over. So you've wanted us to record them. That's how this will work. So there will be in the video section, there will be a past perfect execution section, and you will be able to actually watch those in there if you're a member of Integrity Doctors. So that's super awesome, super cool. Can't wait for that to happen. That's going to be really fun later on this year when we have our perfect execution and we do it through here for that way. So that's a great thing. We've also added what's called support groups. This is totally new. This is totally different. And I should have gone through, I don't know why I even didn't think to do it before, but let me pull it up here. In the deal, you'll see it in the dashboard. You'll see the thing called support groups. Support groups are groups where you can connect with like-minded people over topics. And these can be fun topics, social topics. These can be just all kinds of different things. But what this is you'll see in here, there's chiropractic women, chiropractic singles, chiropractic wives, chiropractic husbands, pediatrics, stay fit, chiropractic history, black doctors, prayer team, book club, equipment for sale, staff meetup. These are places for you to connect. For instance, the one I'm doing, we were actually going to do a phone for this. And so I've moved it to the app. And so let me just kind of mention here, I've started the prayer team. The prayer team is where you can join, you can tell us things you need prayer about or people you want to be prayed for, and we will put that in there. I'm going to start myself personally every Monday morning at 8:30 a.m. Eastern, 7:30 Central. I'm going to be providing a prayer. So I'm going to be live streaming a prayer. I just want to pray for your business. I want to pray for you. I want to pray for awesomeness for you for each week. And so that's something I'm going to be doing every Monday morning at 8:30 Eastern, 7:30 Central. And that will start this coming Monday. So if you want to join the group, all those support groups are free for anyone. Students can join them. Non-members can join them. It's open to anybody. So all you got to do is go to the section and you can click it. So if I click it on here, I'm going to actually show you one here. So if I click on Stay Fit, for instance, it shows me the deal, and all I got to do is hit join, and join will add me to the group. That is the same for all these. So I can click on these, and I can hit join group. So these are great ways to do it. It's real easy and really, really simple. This is a really fun, neat way to do it, but I'm super pumped for that. So the support groups, we are also going to be promoting people to leaders. We're going to assign coaches and mentors to lead these support groups, to make sure that everybody is being supported and make sure that they get updated constantly with new things and new ideas and new ways for us all to connect together. So that's going to be a whole lot of fun. Lastly, I do want to cover this. We're almost done, I promise. The hour's almost up. Know who you're talking to. I want to show you this on the app as well. If you look on here, you'll see next to my picture, there is a green check mark. If you are an integrity coach or a member of Integrity Doctors, you're an owning doctor. So owning doctors and coaches will get this green check mark to verify that they are members of Integrity Doctors. This way, if you're chatting with someone online and they don't have it, you know either they're an associate, they're a staff member or they're a student or a non-member. So it's a great and really simple and easy way to know when you are talking to an actual integrity doctor or integrity staff member at all times. So that makes things easier. We will also have little denotations for our integrity coaches as well. So they'll have like a little denotation next to theirs that calls them a trusted source. And our trusted source, it gives them the power to help moderate anything and answer questions and help you in any way, shape, or form. So that's a really cool deal as well. There also is going to be some changes to the client connection page. Because of this, you may not have realized it right now, but the client connection page isn't even on. We turned it off so that we could migrate it to what we are calling the new client connection page. And it's just that. It's a client connection page. It's one page. We're getting away from all the different deals we're making and putting all the downloads available right on the front page. But here's one of the biggest differences. All of the materials that are on the app are no longer on the client connection page. We want you using the app and we want you being in the app. And if we put it in both places, it means you're more than likely not going to do the app. So we want to force you to realize how awesome this new app is. So members, all of the doctor training, the doctor scripts, they're only on the app. Now, to be a membership, just so I clarify the membership deal of the app, to be able to member on there, you just have to be working in an office that's under contract. If you were in an office and your office location is under contract, then your associates will get membership to the doctor materials. The owning doctor gets to the membership areas. However, if you're in a super clinic and it happens to be not under coaching, nobody in that one will become members of the app. They won't get access to the doctor materials. Each location, as we've said for so long, has to be under membership. So if you have a super clinic you haven't yet put under membership, in order for the doctors in there to get access to everything and to be able to order products off the client connection page, they have to have their own accounts and they have to have their own contract. So that's another big change. It's something we've always done, and we've done it off the honor method, and the honor method just hasn't been working. So we want to make sure it's done right. So the client connection page now, being that there's been changes to it, what it is really changed to, and I promise I'm almost done. I know we're just at the 1 hour mark. What the client connection page now will be, after I hang up from here and we put it back up, it'll be for staff training, practice representative training and materials. It'll be for ordering of products, and it'll be for the chiropractic local as well as the website marketing stuff that we have. So that's what that is for. You can also still register for stuff on there. You can access your SMSR, your new patient tracking. Those will still be accessible on there. You can still do submitting of statistics, consulting call reschedule, and email your coach is still going to be available on there as well. And you can still register for conferences on there as well. So it's available in both places technically for those things. However, it's cleaned out, it's easy, it's simple, and I think you're going to really like what we've done with the deal. Like I said, even the products can be ordered directly from the home page. And each super clinic must now order it from their individual accounts. We've placed limitations on the orders that can go through. So that way we make sure that each one, we've had some offices where they order a whole bunch to one place, and it's really hard as coaches to tell which offices actually have them and which don't. So to do that, we had to make sure that we were setting this up in a way that can help us going forward. So that's how the client connection page is changing. So that will be posted here very shortly. So the role of the client connection page also becomes that you can access and download anything that's an editable XLSX and DOCX file, so Microsoft type files, all staff training, member reports and contact information, all product ordering and conference registrations you can do, whether it be on the app or on the client connection page as well. So it's available. So what's next? I did it. I finished. What's next? What's next is I want you to do this. I'm going to go ahead and switch over to a different camera angle here too, just so I can go over this a little more fun for you here. Let's switch over here. Here we go. Go download the app. That's what's next. Make sure, if you haven't done it already, go download the app. And after you've signed up, touch the main menu at the bottom. Remember, hit getting started and watch the start here video. Click start here, watch the video on that page. It's a lot of what I just told you here, a lot of what I just showed you, but it walks you through what you should start with and where you should start in the app. And that's really, really helpful. So start there. That's a huge, huge help. That's something I really want you to do. I want you then next, after that, post some good news. Click on the community deal in your main section there. Click on the community, and I want you to put it in there. I want you to add some good news. Type in some good news. Show us you know how to use it. Show us you're confident enough to give it a try. It's going to be a great thing for you. I promise you're going to like it. I promise it's a great thing. So just do that. Go ahead and put it there. And then if you need any help, there's 2 ways you can do help. Either click on my name. If you click on my name, you'll see a message button. You can send me a message request. That's kind of like a friend request. And if I accept it, you can send me messages through the app. So if you do that, that's one way. Otherwise, the easiest way, because you're already on your phone anyway, is to text me. Text me your question to 941-202-6259. There it is, ginormous on the screen. 941-202-6259. And that's it. All you have to do is send me a text, and I'll be happy to help walk you through everything that we're doing on this app. Yeah, guys, I'm so excited, man. I'm so pumped for this. I'm so thrilled to be able to get this to you. This has been a labor of love. We've worked on it for so long to make it perfect, to make it right for every single one of you, no matter whether you're a student or a member or not. This is going to be the most exciting time. And we are going to do this by not just coming together, by not just staying together. We are going to work together. And we're going to do it by connecting at Integrity Doctors Connect. Thanks for watching, everybody. And I look forward to seeing you at Summer Spectacular.
For more awesomeness, visit RyanKMaule.com or follow him on Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter at RyanKMaule. Until next time, keep smiling and remember, you are awesome.